Okay, so first of all, still loving the hair my cousin did. Look, we got the hearts. It's good vibes. Also got my Sam Donald jersey on, good aesthetics. And so, yeah, today's topic, I wanted to rank all of Mariah Carey's #1s on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. If you know one thing about me, I'm a lamb. Mariah Carey is my favorite artist of all time. And for some reason, I decided to put myself through this and rank all of her #1s. So at #1, I'm going to put All I Want for Christmas Is You. This is the quintessential Christmas song. It is just a classic. Okay, how many people are making Christmas songs and Christmas albums trying to recreate the magic of All I Want for Christmas Is You? Okay, she had a moment with this song. She had a moment with this song, and we know it, we love it, obviously. And so this is one that I've heard ever since I was a kid and enjoyed, and I still enjoy it. Especially like Christmas time. I mean, I listen to the Christmas album all the way throughout the year, but I can hear the song like 20 times in a row and not be tired of it. I just think it's excellent. Her vocal on here, the beginning of it, the background vocalist, like it's just incredible vocally. Honestly, like the vocal ranges are top tier. Love the productions. I really threw all the bells and whistles there, and also the songwriting on here by Mariah is fantastic. A lot of people don't know that she wrote this song herself, and so we definitely have to put that on the forefront, always trying to push forward Mariah Carey, the songwriter, because I feel like she is underrated as a songwriter, so that's a conversation we need to have and everything. But yeah, this is basically a timeless Christmas song, okay? And so I definitely have to give 10s. A lot of people might be like, oh, it's a Christmas song, why have it at #1? But I love it. I love Christmas. I don't care. So you know what? I'm putting it at #1. I don't care. This is my list. Okay, at #2, I decided to go with Fantasy. What she was able to do with that Genius of Love Tom Tom Club sample and just loop it in the back and make it so dynamic, just the way that she sang over it, the way that she wrote over top of it. Like, this is the way that you maximize a sample, okay? And she put her own spin onto it, and it's just excellent, okay? Her vocal performance, the lyrics are super catchy and everything. The video, Mariah directed the video, her directorial debut. A lot of people don't know that, actually. And so, yeah, Fantasy is a classic. It's a classic. And yeah, I had to put it #2. At #3, I'm going to put Always Be My Baby, also from the Daydream album. So yeah, this is one that she performs it live. I don't get tired of it. It's just a beautiful song. That bridge on there, okay, we need to talk about the bridge. We need to talk about the bridge because that's a great moment there. But yeah, songwriting, yeah, I believe this is the first song she ever worked on with Jermaine Dupri. So kind of the start of their partnership, and just how iconic, the production on here is absolutely perfect. Vocals on here, the video, she also directed this video. People don't know that. So yeah, I feel like this is one that people hear and they have a fondness in their hearts for it. I think it's aged really well. Quintessential 90s classic, and especially when we're talking about R&B. Would Always Be My Baby did. It can't be forgotten. Before I Have Emotions. So I feel like this is probably like the best vocal performance of all time. I'm so sorry. Like, this song is very hard, as people pointed out, like the belting that she's doing, the whistles and all that stuff. Like, she's really testing out a range all the way throughout the song, and it sounds delightful. Like, she's belting basically the entire song, okay? Whistles are delightful, especially that little ending bit, like where she just gets into her lower range. People don't talk about that part enough. But yeah, just vocally, it's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece, okay? And then songwriting wise, she on this as well, and I really like the production. It's just great. It's just great for that time. So I like Emotions a lot, and yeah, kind of a no-brainer to have up this high on my list. 5, I decided to go with Honey. Okay, so I think that Honey was really good for the time, actually, just because it was her whole thing of coming out of the Tommy Mottola era. He was very controlling of what she wore, and just how she presented herself and all that stuff, right? So her being out of that, her being able to say, this is the kind of music I want to make, this is how I want to dress and show my personality, it's a big moment for her, especially that video and everything. So I thought that was a great video. I like the video, and I think the song is so cool, and like the double entendre that she's kind of got going on there. I just think it's fun. So I like that. The production on here is super cool. Vocally, okay, her vocals this era are definitely underrated. Like the writing, like everything about the song is great. It's great. So yeah, it's definitely underrated. I feel like it kind of falls in the shuffle in her #1s and everything like that. Butterfly's a fan favorite, I would say. 6, I'm gonna go Love Takes Time. So absolutely adore the song. This is my favorite song on her debut album, and that bridge hits hard every single time, especially if you've seen that Stockholm performance. Yeah, Love Takes Time has something very special for me, and so yeah, just a great adult contemporary pop ballad, especially for that time. And the story behind the song basically is that she said she was writing it for her second album, and they were like, you have to put it on the first album. She went, she recorded it, boom, we got Love Takes Time. So we had the vocals, which were astounding, okay? The production, I think, was fitting. The lyrics, super catchy. Like I said, great bridge. So I am a huge fan of Love Takes Time. And at #7, I'm going to have Heartbreaker featuring Jay-Z. So he got a whole legal situation happening. If he's guilty of that, please prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law. I take that very seriously. And so Heartbreaker, the song, I think it's great. I believe the sample Attack in the Name Game, Stacey Lattisaw, something like that. And I really like the sample. And yeah, this is just a great song. Super entertaining to listen to. Her vocals on here. Have you ever heard the song a cappella? Okay, Mariah was not fucking around. If you know one thing about Mariah, the vocal layering is always going to be top tier. So I love that. I love the way that she sings this song as well. It's such a shame to be so euphoric and weak when you smile at me. Like, come on, come on, come on. She wasn't playing with the songwriting, the vocals. This song is art. This song is art. And the remix is really good too. You guys underrate the remix. Number 8, I'm going to have Vision of Love. So Vision of Love was her debut single, and yeah, this song is absolutely phenomenal, and it inspired many singers. Christina Aguilera, Beyonce said that it inspired her and kind of got her to incorporate all these riffs and runs that you hear in her music and stuff like that, and she really loves the song and all that stuff, and just plenty of others. Okay, you know, Vision of Love is just that song. For this to be her debut single, like I said, it's just insane. It's called the Magna Carta of Melisma for a reason, especially that ending bit, which part I'm talking about if you heard the song, but just so strong vocally on this. All the background vocals, I like the productions on here a lot as well. The songwriting on here is excellent. Yeah, like I remember getting into Mariah, hearing Vision of Love in that first album the first day, and I was just hooked in. Like, I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. I marvel at the song. Vision of Love, you're famous. Favorite debut single of all time. Okay, fuck the gossip. I love Vision of Love. I'm sorry. 9, I decided to put We Belong Together. And so, yeah, I mean, number 1 for 14 weeks. Number 1 for 14 weeks. Okay? Talk about a smash hit. Everything that she went through with Glitter and Charm Bracelet, people thought she was cooked. And she said, you know what? I'm gonna come and I'm gonna give you this hit. Okay, so we had that moment. I like the productions and everything like that. It was a really good the vocal, she recorded that in one take, okay, because she wanted to play it executive at that time, so that was amazing. The writing, she was just in her bag with We Belong Together. I think it gets its most streams on Valentine's Day, so I think just what it did for her career. Number 1 for 14 weeks, song of the decade. Yeah, this is a real comeback. Y'all call anything a comeback, but in my opinion, a comeback is whenever you make something is successful after people thought that you were cooked and you were toast, and that's exactly what she did. So We Belong Together, smash hit. Number 10, I decided to go with Dream Lover. So this is a great song. And the production on here I think is really cool. There's actually a sample in this. I think it's Alley, something like that, and she wanted to kind of make it different and they changed it in a different direction, which is a whole thing for a different day. I made a video how Mariah Carey the 90s on my main YouTube channel, Anastasia 25, so I'll try to link that below. If you're watching this on YouTube, on TikTok, just go search that up on my YouTube channel. It's on my homepage. So I love Dream Lover though. I think that it is a beautiful song, okay? Just she sounds gorgeous on the song, and I really love that little ending part where she has that belt, and yeah, that's like my favorite part of the whole record, to be honest with you. But the lyrics and everything is kind of a juxtaposition, like if you really look into it, because she just got married and everything, and she's saying Dream Lover come rescue me, and there's a whole thing about that Tommy situation, so there's that. So there's something deeper there, but just vocally, production, lyrics, I still really love the song. Very much gives me a spring vibe. I think it was good for that album, and so I'm very fond of Dream Lover, to be honest. At number 11, I got Touch My Body. I think that this is just a fun song, and I know I keep saying a lot of that for these, but a lot of these were the lead singles for the era, so I think that that's important context to have, and I think that she basically did not miss on the lead singles in the 90s, okay? So I definitely wanted to say that. But yeah, like her referencing Wendy, okay? And then there's a clip of Wendy finding out, like I thought that that was funny, and saying, you know, basically you better not put us on YouTube. So yeah, her wordplay on the song is excellent, and Mariah don't really get credit as a songwriter, and especially for how clever that she is as a songwriter. So I think from that perspective it was good. The production still sounds pretty good. Vocally it was good too, especially at the ending part. So yeah, this is a great song. 12, I Have Someday. I think this is a great song, especially the AMA's performance was at 90 or 91. So I enjoy it. You know, I think it's catchy. I like the productions and everything like that. She said that she didn't care for this song really, and I don't know. I like the song. And at number 13, I'm going to put Thank God I Found You. I know a lot of people go up for the remix and everything, and I like the remix too. I listen to the version without Nance because I think that it flows better, but I think the original song's great. I really do. I think it's a nice ballad moment. I think that all of them shine, you know, especially Joe. I feel like Joe's parts on the song are kind of underrated. 14, Don't Forget About Us, radio edit. When y'all say this is her best number 1, it's a lie. When y'all say it's top 5 number 1s, it's also a lie. I like the song, I do, but you guys kind of overrate it. And so I will say that. I think it's a good song. Do I think it's better than We Belong Together? No, but you know, I like the song. 15, I Have My All. I like the song. You know, do I like it as much as I used to? No, but that's because my mom ruined it for me, so that's her fault. So yeah, I think it's a good song, a nice little Spanish ballad, good vocal performance. The video was good too, so I think it's good for what it is. And at number 16, I'll Be There. It's not one that I play a whole lot, to be honest. This is a Jackson 5 cover, so it's good for what it is. I like it, but I don't replay it a whole lot. And at number 17, I'm going to put I Don't Want to Cry. I don't really go for I Don't Want to Cry. I really don't go for I Want to Cry a whole lot, to be honest with you. Every once in a while, I let it play, but other ballads like Love Takes Time are better to me, to be honest with you, so I go to that more. At number 18, I have One Sweet Day with Boys to Men. So yeah, it's a great song. It's a great song. It's a classic. You know, I think that they all sounded great on it, like vocal performance wise. The production was fitting for that time and everything. The songwriting works as well. It's just at a certain point, I got tired of listening to the song. I think maybe it's just the amount of times I played it. I don't know. I think some stuff just kind of has the feel of the time that it came out in, and that's what One Sweet Day is for me. But I mean, this was a big song. Number one for 16 weeks, rightfully so. You know, I have respect for the song. I think it's a good song. It's just not something I'm playing a whole lot now, to be honest with you. It's kind of a skip for me. And now on to my 19th and final pick, which is going to be Hero. So yeah, Hero is not my moment. It's not my moment. I don't think it's a bad song by any means, but there's just better songs on the album and the discography for number ones and something like that. Like, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not big on Hero. Like, and she even said that she didn't want to keep the song and Tommy kind of convinced her to keep it. So I don't know. It's just generic. It's just generic and everything. Like I said, it's not bad. It's just not my moment. It's not my moment, if I'm being honest. So my recap of it. So at number one was All I Want for Christmas Is You. And then at number two, I gave it ultimately to Fantasy. At number three, Always Be My Baby. At number four, I had Emotions. At number five was Honey. At number six, I believe, was Love Take Time. At number seven was going to be Heartbreaker. At number 8 was going to be Vision of Love. At number 9 was We Belong Together. Number 10, Dream Lover. Number 11 was Touch My Body. Number 12 was Someday. Number 13 was going to be Thank God I Found You. Number 14 was Don't Forget About Us. Number 15 was going to be My All. Number 16 was I'll Be There. Number 17 was I Don't Want to Cry. Number 18 was One Sweet Day. And number 19 was Hero. So, you know, that's my ranking of it. You guys know Mariah is my favorite artist of all time. I have a lot of respect for her music. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe somewhere in the top 5, some of them can change depending on the day. But this is just how I felt when I wrote it out. And I wrote this out a few days ago. I just wanted to get it out. But Lambs, let me know what you guys think below. Do you agree with me ranking? Do you disagree with me? We can continue that conversation and all that stuff. But yeah, that'll be it. Thanks so much for watching.